up here in Chicago waiting to get unloaded up here at Anthony Moreno's. I was just looking at this video of Asian people complaining about they're not getting into the Ivy League schools. And I told them, you all let Edward Bloom trick y'all into a trick bag. And the reason why Edward Bloom tricked y'all, killed two birds with one stone, got rid of affirmative action. Also, he got where they gonna make it hard for Asian Americans, no matter how high their GPS is, to get in an Ivy League school. Now, why would he do this? If a lot of the Asians were the model minority, they'll always, like we always say, white supremacy always create a buffer to use against black people to say, well, you know, because you black people, y'all this and that, y'all don't do this and that, and the immigrants come over here to do a lot better. But see, this is what they ain't gonna tell y'all. They use y'all. And this no exception to that rule where Edward Bloom used you all to get rid of the swipe down affirmative action and what, DEI. And Donald Trump got rid of DEI. We all know why he got rid of DEI. And mostly the people who benefited from that was white women. And they know this. They know this. A lot of the things that we fought for in the civil rights, white women got catapulted in front of the line. Everything. You know, because they threw the feminists, the black people, the black women who were feminists, they added the white women to the the people who's being discriminated against, even though white women laid up beside that white man, lied up beside power. She said she was being discriminated against by her own white men. Okay. So anyway, you got this where Asians now are not getting enrolled into Ivy League schools. Their enrollment dropped down. Now, the bad news is they got rid of affirmative action, which black people really never benefited from in the first place. All this shit that we got, you know, we never benefited from. So now Asian people are not getting in Ivy League schools. They not getting let into Yale. They're not getting let to Oxford or Harvard or any other Ivy League schools. And the only ones Asian people can blame for that is themselves. Because they were so quick to jump aboard anything that was going against black people. They were so quick to jump on it. And they did it, and what happened? They fucked themselves. It's pretty much how Latinos did when they went out and vote for Donald Trump, because they were looking at the anti-black card amongst the white folks. A lot of the Latinos were white identified, even though white people didn't think they were white, but they claimed to be white identified. And what happened? They got burnt at the end. See, every time y'all side against black people with white supremacists, I ain't gonna say white people, y'all always get fucked in the end. Y'all get fucked in the end. It's just like, for instance, I said in the last video with all the black farmers, with all the white farmers, when they were getting government subsidies to save their farms and their ranches. Well, when they tried to give black people the same farm, the same assistance, what happened? All the white farmers went down and stood in the way. White farmers and ranchers went down there and stood in the way of it. Now, fast forward, now the Trump administration, they said they got rid of that. They no longer gonna give subsidies to farmers. So now all the white farmers, who most of them voted for Trump, now they getting ranches, they voted for Trump. They getting red. They getting like, what, they going in their head like, what the fuck going on? Yeah, y'all voted on the wrong horse like most of y'all do. See, I keep telling y'all dummies, Donald Trump is a vanity motherfucker. He's a vanity program. He got in the whole reason why he voted for president because of vanity. And y'all voted for a motherfucker that's not gonna do shit for white people, not gonna do shit for black people. But you know what he gonna do shit for? All this rich, wealthy white buddies. Now, when I say rich, wealthy white buddies, I ain't talking about the middle class, poor white folks. They don't really give a fuck about y'all. But they give a fuck about people of their class. That's why I said white supremacy was one of the best tools they gave you all, because they gave you this whole idea that you somehow better than your black counterpart, and they use you all to hold us back. Because if we got our shit together, that means you all, those like what you'll have, like what Black Wall Street and shit like that going down. Them rich, wealthy elites didn't care about that, because long as y'all wasn't burning down they shit. You see what I'm saying? But anyway, back to what I was saying, Asian people, y'all fell for that trick bag. They gave you Edward Bloom, dangled a carrot in front of y'all ass, y'all went for it. And now Asian people are not getting enrolled, because another reason they don't want a lot of Asians enrolled in these Ivy League schools is why? Competition. A lot of you Asian people was scoring so high, y'all was outscoring the white people in the universities. So a lot of white people complain about that, especially a lot of those white people who got let in up because they didn't have the money. Their family donate millions of dollars to them, so the trust fund kids, y'all was competing with them. And that means if you all competing with them and y'all having high GPAs, how they make them white students look? That make them look stupid. So Edward Bloom got rid of two birds with one stone, and y'all Asians fell for it, tricked y'all to going along with it, and y'all was so happy because y'all thought y'all was thumbing it to black people when y'all really wasn't, because black people wasn't benefiting from that shit in the first place. That's why black people like, what the fuck y'all doing? Y'all ain't doing nothing but fucking up y'all self, and that's just what y'all did. Fuck yourself up. So, hey, live with that scarlet L, take that L, and wear that L proudly on your head for fucking up.